Hi guys!
Hey!
We're back!
We're back from our hiatus.
It was definitely a hiatus.
Yeah, we were gone for a little while.
Yeah, lots of things to tell you.
Lots of things happened.
Lots of things happened.
Yeah.
Some good, some not so good. Some exciting new things happening.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a while, so we wanted to get on and tell you guys everything that's been going on in life, and then...
And we didn't leave you.
No, we did not. And...
It's just temporary.
Yeah, and I think Amy wants to jump down a rabbit hole.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
She wants to jump down a rabbit hole, so we're going to take you guys along.
Yeah, as I find out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Small increments of the rabbit hole.
Yes, because they say not to do too much. So it's the whole, like, Epstein conspiracy. And I don't know that it's a conspiracy. I don't know. I'm just delving into it. So,
we're going to figure it out.
I've reached out to a few different people and gotten some stuff. And, I mean, it's like everybody's talking about it, but nobody wants to talk about it. I mean, it's like taboo, you know? So It's like they think people say you're crazy if you believe in any of it. But it does make sense. I mean, there's some things that if you add it up and you add up, like, people and places and circumstances.
The math at this point is mathing.
Right, yeah.
It's math.
It is. And so, yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to jump into that a little bit. So we'll get on that train.
Yeah.
And if you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. I'm just going to present
what we find out.
Whether they are true facts or whether they're... But it's just what we find out.
Yeah. And then we'll give you the information, and if you want to deep dive.
Yeah, and if you want to go on and look into it. But they always say for your own mental health and stability not to look into it too much at a time.
Gotcha. So small increments of the deep dive.
Yeah, because that's also what's been said is that we are not made up. Our bodies or our minds are not equipped to take it all on at once. Like, we're not built that way.
Look, over the past month and a half, I can tell you that I am not equipped. I've handled a lot. My mental...
You've had a lot. She's had a lot thrown at her.
My mental is, like, unstable. It's getting stable.
Yeah.
It's getting stabilized. But you
weren't completely derailed. You were just kind of... You had a lot going on, and there was a lot of emotions attached to that, so...
Yes. So we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we hope everybody had a great Christmas.
And New Year.
It's February.
Yeah. Oh, and Valentine's Day, because we passed that too.
We passed that too. So yeah, I mean, so Christmas happened. I was gone after Christmas. My grandparents got super sick, and kind of went downhill. So, and then we went back down. And then
You were home for what, 6 days?
Yes.
And went back?
Yeah.
Things escalated quickly.
Yeah. So my grandparents passed away. They were 98 and 86. They literally passed away within 48 hours of each other. So it's been a little bit of a roller coaster. I was super close to them. I'm almost 50, so I've had them for a really long time. So I think that hit the core.
I think that makes a difference because you're aware of mortality at this point. If you're in your 20s or even 30s and you lose your grandparents, it hits hard, but it's just, you know your own mortality now, so you know how precious life is. So it just hits, I think, a little harder.
Yeah, and I don't know. And I think it's just blindly that you just think, like, because you've had them for so long that they're not going to go anywhere. You just don't expect it. And then when you see... And everybody, you know, our parents, like, I look at my parents differently, like...
Well, and this was the first, major loss that you've been through.
Yes. Like, I lost my mom's biological father, and I lost my mom's stepmom, but it wasn't, like...
It wasn't the same.
No.
Yeah.
Because I really wasn't, like, my Opa, like...
She spent summers.
I spent summers there, but, like, my grandmother and my nanny and my papa were, like, the people. So it was different, and it was hard. And now I look at it like I see my parents aging, and they're aging rapidly, and
I know, yeah. And it does. It changes things.
50, and then I'm just like, I don't have enough time.
Sorry, but I'm old. I need something to put on my back.
I don't have enough time with my kids, so it just kind of like hit differently. But I mean, I'm getting better, I think, every day. And I think it is a blessing. Like, I totally miss them, and wouldn't wish that on anybody to have your grandparents go, like, back to back. But for them, I'm so grateful because it was a blessing that neither one of them had to live without the other one.
I honestly think, and I told Fawn this, I honestly think they had a conversation. Like, because, okay, this is like the epitome of a true love story. So they've been together. It was both their second marriages, but they had been together, and they,
60
and correct me
years.
if I am, get off track here, but they still slept in the same bed. At 86 and 97, they still slept in the same bed.
Yes.
And so
like together, like
yes.
they were like touching. They touched each other, and their bed was like a super king.
Yeah,
they were in the
they
middle.
were in the middle. So they did this, but so they were still sleeping in the same bed. They still had, but when you were down there, you had talked to your grandpa, and he had decided that
it was okay.
It was okay to go into an assisted living or a nursing home as long as your Opa went with him.
With Nanny went with him.
If Nanny went with him.
Yeah, because before he was like, I'm dying in this house. I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
You're not taking me out of this house. Where it just got to the point where they needed 24-hour, 360. Like they were going to have to be taken care of. Mm-hmm. Like they could not take care of themselves.
Like a visiting nurse was not an option.
Yeah.
They had to have somebody on top of them.
So yeah, we had that conversation, and he was
because
board.
Grandpa was like 3 o'clock in the morning was drifting out to the garage. So there's that.
Yeah.
With machinery that could cut his fingers off.
That has cut his fingers off before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot. They were a lot, and as you, and I'm sorry for my kids because I know I'm going to be a handful.
Sorry for them. What about me?
Well, you're going to be a handful too.
I know. I may go first though, probably.
But like, you just have to live in their world when they get that way.
Especially with dementia and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like my nanny was like she was kind of in and out, so she would just like throw things out. And we had some funny moments when we were there.
She lost her phone in her crotch. She couldn't find it anywhere, and it was like buried deep down.
Buried deep down. I was like, I found it.
Who you calling down there?
Yeah, I found it. Papa just was like, he got a little grouchy, but it was okay. The man was
screamed at her, and he's never screamed at her.
Never screamed at me.
She was going to have a meltdown.
I almost started crying because I was like, is he yelling at me? Like me?
The golden child. He's yelling at you.
Me? But it was okay. I had it all taken care of and situated, and so he was like, oh, okay. Like, he realized that he was yelling for no reason.
For no reason at all.
Yeah. But yeah, they were a handful, but we had some funny moments. He told me, like, I think I posted it if you go to my Facebook page, but he told me the story about like the corn dogs and how the corn dogs
and how he was delivering flour.
He was part of the reason why we have corn dogs, which I thought was like super, super cute, and he was so excited to tell me the story.
Excited. He was so cute. He was laughing.
Yeah.
Poor little guy had corn dogs spitting out of his mouth.
But I was like, I don't care.
I know.
And then when you look back on these things, like, I feel like what I took out of a lot of it is like just to like especially with my parents and stuff, like I want to like record them telling stories or like about their childhood and about like growing up and like their like adulthood lives and things that they loved to do and adventures and stuff that they did, because we didn't do that enough with my grandparents. My grandparents, like,
well, they hold all the keys, they hold all the information, and you want to, and like the only relative that I have now that's alive in that, like with my grandma and that, you know, that has all the information in the household. It's like every time something comes up, I pick her brain. I'm like, Aunt Judy. So, and actually she's not my aunt, she's my cousin, but they're double cousins. So brothers married sisters.
Yeah.
So she's
double
my
related.
aunt.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's just so yeah, they hold all the keys. So you have to
gotta record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or write it down. I mean, I forget so much that
Yeah, and I have a voicemail for my nanny. And it's so funny because she was just like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
But
she
did that a lot.
You, honey.
I forget why I called, but yeah.
Yeah. So just those things. You just remember life is
and that's what I was saying. I think they had a conversation because your grandpa said, okay, we'll do this. Let's go. Let's get rid of stuff. And then within 2 days, they started going downhill. So it's almost like they went to bed that night and it was like, so we're going to have to do this. They're going to have to move us. We're going to have to do this. It's like, let's just get the hell out of here.
Let's just be done.
Let's just get out of here. And
God's been knocking at the door for
and
a while.
I mean, they had their own health issues.
Yeah.
So I really feel like you can will yourself. If your body's in a position where it's capable of shutting down,
yeah,
you can will yourself to do that.
Yeah. And my grandpa, like, never showed really a lot of signs of stuff. He just started having, like, mini strokes. And then that's what really got him in the end. But my nanny's had so much health issues. So, but no. I mean, that happened. So, but I think we're all coping with it.
You are.
I do have my moments, like things will happen or something, or I'll think of something and I'll have a moment, but I think that always happens. I think that will never...
That won't go away.
Probably go away.
I'm 15 years out from my grandma and I still...
Yeah.
And my dad...
Yeah.
I mean, but Dad was in... So this year will be 7 years.
Yeah.
In September that he's been gone, and I have a song or something that pops up. And I'm like,
right. It tugs at your heart.
oh, it does.
But so I apologize. We've been kind of MIA, but I really have been MIA. I was in Texas for
and actually she thought she was going to move there.
I didn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't leave.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was supportive, but I was like...
She was pissed.
I was.
Don't let her lie. She was.
I was.
She's not going to lie because she was pissed. She told me she was pissed. I knew she was pissed. But I think...
it was a hurt piss.
Hurt piss.
It wasn't like... I'm so mad at you. I never want to talk to you again. It was like, what are you doing?
Can't leave.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was an emotional reaction, and I just had to come to my senses.
And you had to work through it yourself, though.
And a God thing happened to me, and I was like, yeah, no, this is not what you're going to be doing. So, but so then I came home. I'm here. I'm not
She's
leaving.
Back.
If I leave, Amy's coming with me, so you'll see us together wherever we go. But if we go somewhere, it's going to be to the beach.
Yeah, it has to be warm.
Warm in the beach.
And it's probably just going to be a temporary thing because we have
kids,
and Fawn has grandkids, and I'm hoping I'll have some soon. Lane.
We were hoping those Colts would pull through. But
yeah, they let us down. Hell, now we had to go buy a house to try to get it done.
House, kids. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there.
Yeah. They're buying the house. That's another thing. My kids are buying a house.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that Ethan was getting married, but they're remodeling a house in Spencer, so they will be moving there. What else is going on? My mom is sick. My mom, she's, I don't know. People that know me know that my mom has been through a lot, and she's had a liver transplant. She's fought against cancer and was cancer-free, and it's back. And because of her liver transplant and her immune system, treating her is very difficult. So we're in the middle of that.
Kind of some last-ditch drastic measures to kind of help.
Yeah. So we're in the middle of that, and the clinic that she has to go to, because Indiana doesn't have it anymore, is in Cincinnati. So that's another thing, is the travel. But she's going to pull through it. Things are going to be good. So
just send prayers.
She's got the right mindset. She gets mad once in a while and has her meltdowns, and I would too. I mean,
that's a lot to take in.
It is, and there's so much information, and then it's like they only give it to you a little. Like, nobody wants to cross somebody into somebody else's lane. It's like they're like, well, we can do this, but then you'll have to ask this doctor. Oh, well, we can do this, but then you have to ask this doctor. And it's like, wait a minute, just give it all to me. But it's like they don't want to step on toes, so nobody wants to give an answer.
So you don't really fully get all the answers you need.
No, not until we went
piece them all together.
When we went to Cincinnati the first time, I feel like we got more answers. But then she went back without me because we thought it was just going to be for her radiation, her mask fit. But then they give her more information then and put her on overload. So, yeah. So
we have a lot happening in our lives.
We do. Oh,
good. And
we have a dog pregnant. We're going to have puppies.
Rottweilers.
Rots.
They're going to be cute.
Baby rots. Yep.
With big heads.
They will have big heads. I wouldn't want to deliver that. Yeah.
No.
So, and
babies are done.
Multiples. They'll probably have, well, hopefully she only has like 4 or 6 this time. Start off small. She doesn't need a great big litter.
No.
I don't need a great big litter. They don't need, it's Ethan and Maddie's dog, but.
And I'm just here to tell you that I will want one, but you have to tell me no.
Yeah, you don't need a rat.
My big dog is having
You're just getting over Guinness.
anxiety.
Yeah, Guinness is having issues.
Yeah, he's developed anxiety.
He has.
Like, and
it's been around for probably in full blast about a year and a half.
Yeah. And he just chews everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we leave the house, he destroys anything he can find. Like, picture frames. He's eating the frame, the glass. He doesn't eat the picture, which is great. I appreciate that.
Thanks for leaving me the picture.
Thanks for leaving me the picture. He's, plants, seashells, newspapers.
Oh, wood from inside the fireplace, too. He'll drag it out from inside the fireplace.
So he, unfortunately, has to be in a kennel.
Well, we probably told you we did tell you. I know we did at one point in time. He ate a Bible. He chewed up a Bible.
He chew a Bible, which my kids are still going to have to deal with that because I didn't know what to do with it. Because if you know what you're supposed to do with a damaged Bible, let me know. But I literally picked up every piece that I possibly could find and put it in a bag, and it is in my drawer.
I wonder if you could do like a burial with it. Like if you did like...
My kids are going to have to deal with it.
If you said some kind of prayer or something. We're going to have to Google that shit.
I don't know, but I
don't either. I've never had a dog chew up a Bible.
And I told him he was going to doggy hell, but I felt bad because I'm like... I was like literally, I called Amy, I called my mom. I'm like, what do I do? How do I, like...
I don't know. That's a new one on me. I don't know.
I don't even throw away the Bibles like, like the people give you.
The little missiles things, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a whole box full of those, like not a whole box, but like they're in a box because I'm like, what do you do with them?
I gotta get rid of those.
I don't. I'm like, maybe just start passing them out. Like, you need Jesus, you need Jesus, you need Jesus.
That's why you have a whole box. We have a lot of people we give those to, but
give those to some people.
But also, that's probably why we were giving them, because we could use a little Jesus. Everybody could use a little Jesus.
There was some days I probably could need some Jesus. I mean, there are days I need Jesus every day, but there are some days I probably could need a little more. But yeah,
like Jesus control me and my mouth and my attitude and these hands.
My fingers.
Text and thumbs.
Yeah. So what else is going on? I'm closing my store.
The boutique.
So the boutique is closing, not like closing, but we're closing the location down.
No more brick and mortar.
No more brick and mortar.
Be online stuff or...
Yeah, on my Facebook page. So my page will still be open. I'm going to just concentrate on my esthetician stuff. So I will be working at Tangles with my bestie.
Yay!
So I will be there. I have my own room. So I'll be doing that. And then, we'll just have a small amount of, like, I'll have clothes and stuff, like, on my Facebook page and eventually, like, a website.
But if there's something somebody's looking for, can they still reach out to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can absolutely
Right, you can
get
search that.
Yeah. And we'll have some, like, we'll get some seasonal stuff in, like, some, things to have in the shop
Easter,
or whatever.
summer. Grace. I mean, you can still carry a little bit of that.
So we'll carry a little bit of it, but not a lot. But no more brick and mortar. I'll be inside Tangles, concentrating on my skincare.
Which is already...
Yeah, it's already established.
But you're already picking up. You're picking up some new ones, too, already, with the word getting out that she's coming, that she's going to be there.
So, not that you can see that, but I have
she's a fever blister, so
I have a fever blister, so I'm freaking out. Like, I've never had one in my entire life. And then...
Stress.
This morning.
Or your diet. It could be because you're not eating right either. You've been eating acidy stuff and not eating anything else. You had pizza.
I had pizza.
What else did you have?
Yesterday?
Yeah, nothing.
Nerd clusters.
That's probably it.
I had nerd clusters. I had salad.
You had 2 bites of eggs.
And 2 bites of eggs. Yeah, I had 2 eggs yesterday morning.
2 bites of eggs.
I've not been hungry. Not that you could tell, but I've not been that hungry.
Oh, stop.
But
you can tell.
But yeah, so that's what's going on. We still have the weddings going on.
Yep.
So they're coming up.
Yep.
A week apart.
Yep. 1 week apart.
So we're getting that going.
It's so wild how our lives really run kind of parallel. And this was not planned.
No, we did not plan this. We just said, are we wearing our shirts? Are we not wearing shirts?
And Fawn said, yes, let's wear our shirts. Didn't talk about, because we have 3 different colors.
Yeah. We are really one person in 2 different bodies.
It's kind of scary. People probably say we share the same brain, which they may not be far off.
Probably not. Our husbands probably think that.
Yeah, they probably do think that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's okay though.
Because Nick was like, I really feel like you're not moving because of Amy.
Oh, stop.
And I said, that's not true. I love you. But you were coming with me. I couldn't take Amy with me. So eventually, if I moved, where we were moving, you were coming with me. I can't take Amy. And he was like, okay. But I love you, honey, and we're not going anywhere. But if we do, we have to take Amy.
I have to go along. Which means you have to take Greg.
Greg.
Which means you have to take the rest of the
whole
group.
clan. So you
Yeah.
need a compound.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Epstein Island should be for sale. Sorry, too soon?
I don't know if we can afford that
No,
one.
I can't. I'm just saying. I don't think I'd want to live there. That place has too much bad mojo.
There's not enough sage in the world
to burn around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
What else is going on?
Not a whole lot. I mean, that just kind of summed it all up.
That
I mean,
summed it up
we've
our last
been busy,
month and a half,
but
2 months.
Yeah, I mean, we've been busy, but it's kind of concentrated on just a few things.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. That's about
Yeah.
it.
But we promised big things this year, so we're gonna work on it and we're gonna get it going.
We're getting some people. We started talking about a list to line some people up,
Yeah.
get people out there and going again.
Yeah.
So
you want to take us a snippet down the rabbit hole? Just a snippet.
I don't know a whole lot yet, but there's like seriously different things. Like a big one that people have told me is the fall of Cabal.
The fall of Cabal.
Yeah. So it's like a YouTube, and this lady that I don't know. I started watching it, but I was getting distracted, and I was like, no, I have to pay attention to this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like goes. So and then on the other hand, if you look at like the Epstein stuff, there's stuff coming out. Whether this is true or not, I cannot say it's true or it isn't.
We cannot confirm nor deny.
Yes. So I mean, I'm just saying. So like things are coming out where people have passed away, and it's come back that they've been connected to that circle in some. So did
manner.
they really? Michael Jackson, for instance, they're saying that Michael Jackson was, that he was portrayed to be this sexual predator, but actually now they're saying that he was trying to protect
The kids.
the kids from getting on planes. Like Macaulay Culkin just came out and said that he stopped him from getting on a plane to go to some island. He didn't even know what it was.
Oh.
So that's something that came out. JonBenet Ramsey, I guess her family was connected to Epstein
And
somewhere.
through the, I think what I heard, they were through the real estate business somehow.
Mm-hmm.
They were like connected through that
Right.
way.
So like that's coming up. So they're saying that there's people that are onto this, and I don't even know exactly. Yeah, the circle of people and exactly what it entails, because I haven't gotten that deep yet. I mean, I know kind of, but I don't want to sit here and
We don't want to speak the untruth.
right.
Of what we don't
So
know.
I want to
That's not-
find out for sure what
and
is
make sure it's
definitely-
already out there.
right.
So we're just repeating and not making stuff.
Yeah. I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth or
Yeah.
say something that hasn't been. I
Already.
think my cat's just got a fight out there. So
I'm like,
sorry, I was like, what was that? But I think it was my cats. So yeah, I want to dive deeper into it. But like several people that they say are involved in that whole ring, and they've had suspicious deaths. Another thing that came up, they've said that the royal family is involved in that whole thing. So our age, we can remember this. But do you remember back when there was a big thing saying that they saw a child hanging from a window
from the
at Buckingham Palace?
Yeah, Buckingham Palace.
Where'd that go? Whoever said who that kid was, or how? So that's that's like where did that go? Because they're being accused of being involved in this too,
Right.
So just little things like that. It's
Yeah.
like just little things that and I like I said, I'm just touching the surface of it, but that's just little things that have happened, and it's like, well, what did that have to?
Yeah, and just how deep does it go?
Right. And there's a lot of people that are also in the Epstein, the whole thing, but they're saying that just because they were mentioned doesn't mean they were involved. They could have had dealings with him, or Ghislaine or somebody else, which Ghislaine Maxwell was Epstein's girlfriend. I'm sure we all know that,
His
but in case you
handler.
don't. His handler, but he has said, because I watched one of the Epstein things, it was the Ghislaine Maxwell, something on Netflix. She had nothing to do with it. She doesn't know anything. She's not involved in this in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry, but if you spend that much time with somebody and you know, you have to know something.
But in the Netflix series Surviving Epstein, the girls that came forth specifically said that she was the one recruited them.
Right.
And she was the one that was like, would be in the room first and tell them
what they were supposed to do,
what they needed to do.
Right.
And she was literally the one that paid them. He
Yes.
never handed them money.
Some people that were in there, I guess, laid money to the side,
Yeah.
and laid it down for them, like,
Yeah.
because it usually started with a massage.
Yeah.
Like they wanted them to be a masseuse, so it started with massages.
And a traveling, like their one girl
Right.
like traveled with them
Right.
everywhere
And she was basically at his beck and call, whenever.
Yeah.
And if you go through and watch in Epstein's house, there was like naked pictures of young girls all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, women, like of age women, but then
Yeah.
younger,
Yeah.
all over.
He had a thing for
You cannot tell me that she has not gone through that house and noticed that, and she has nothing to do with it.
I'm just thinking, if you were to be with him and if you supposedly you're his girlfriend, you know what he's doing.
Right, you have to.
And
Or
you're
at least-
living with him, you're traveling with him.
Well, that's right. And being at his house, because he had it's not like this was like computer files where like you have some sex predator.
No.
I mean, that happens. There
That
are
does all
women
the
that
time.
don't know that.
Yeah.
And some sex predator. No, these were visuals. These she was at parties where these young girls were at. You can't tell me that she didn't know.
She knew.
I don't know.
And then what was the thing today? There was was it TikTok?
Yes, did I send you? Yeah.
Yeah, so she sent me this thing. And basically it was
It's of
like,
Epstein. He's supposed to be dead.
yeah, he's supposed to be dead, but it was supposedly the picture,
Like,
right, of him after,
at the morgue.
At the morgue, and he's literally
Looks like a smile on his face.
smiling.
Like, and he died by strangulation.
There's no marks.
Because he hung himself. But they say that your face, and this is not
Hearsay,
this is
we're
just
just
but they
telling
say
you,
that
look
your
it up.
face, like when you're hung, your face does certain things or does
Because of the like
it's
instant.
not it's not like a perfect, and it looked like he was just kind of had a little smirk.
Mm-hmm. I think he's still alive.
Well, okay, so
I think he's still alive. I think
one
somebody
of the girls at work was telling
faked
me
his
the other
death.
day that he was seen in, is it Tibet? I don't know. They say that he was seen there, and there was a couple pictures. One of them, I was like, that doesn't even look like him. But then another one, it was like, oh, that could be an older him. He looked really scruffy. But I mean, come on. In today's society, Face Off.
surgery?
Have you not seen Face Off?
right?
Yeah. I mean, you can have that stuff done.
Well, honestly, in today's society, and I think there are people that can help you disappear.
Oh, yeah.
And you could go to another country under a different name, under like.
Well, and 2 days before he committed suicide, supposed suicide, they say there's two different, and that's another thing. There's two different coroners, or two different reports for the autopsy. And one of them just firmly says, yes, he hung himself, that's it. The other one's like, nah, I don't think so. Because his brother hired somebody else. And where are these autopsy pictures? I mean, usually you get autopsy pictures. I mean, you can find them of Tupac, you can find them,
Right.
I mean, you can find Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. I just find that, this is where I go into, like, the rabbit hole, is because I just find, like, these people, first of all, how did they get away with all of this stuff for all of these years and so long?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, everything comes out of the woodwork. And then, two, then they just die, like, mysteriously. They just, like, one, vanish, or two, in a maximum security prison
Yeah, not
where
a
he's
county
under
jail.
constant observation, surveillance.
Well, he was supposed to be on suicide watch, and they let him go like 2 days before that. They stopped the
Yeah.
suicide watch 2 days. Also, 2 days before that, he changed his will and moved all of his money to offshore accounts.
Yeah. Strange.
$577 million was moved 2 days before he committed suicide.
So
the victims.
So he's living somewhere with all of his money. I'm just telling you, if I needed to go someplace, I would move my money offshore into a different account.
Mm-hmm.
No one can touch it in an extraditional country where I cannot be brought back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm somehow going to get there. It might be in a bag, in a cargo plane,
Right.
but I'm going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not hard.
Yeah. Well,
It wouldn't
especially if
be
you knew-
hard.
I mean, he was in maximum
the right
security,
people.
and they said that he was getting like extras of everything. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
extra. I mean, they weren't supposed to. He was on suicide watch, and he has like 12 orange uniform in there. I mean, orange sets in there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could hang yourself. I mean, why would even? Normally, if you're on a suicide watch, they put you in a padded room and you have nothing.
Don't you have one of those, like,
No, that's
Straight
if you're
jackets?
crazy. That's for us.
oh, that's me. That's me. I could have used one of those. a couple
No,
weeks ago.
a suicide watch. They put you in like a padded room or a cell, and they don't give you clothes or anything because you can't have anything that could possibly.
Well, wouldn't you think if you're on suicide watch, they would need to put you in one of those so you
Yeah.
couldn't harm yourself?
Right.
I would think so.
But he was like in I mean
was
he wasn't in
just
general
living his
population,
life.
but he was like in he was just doing his own thing. He was
Jail's
in jail,
not like
but
it should be,
no,
but
some of them are, but that one,
Arizona,
yeah,
those people got to sleep out in the tent
yeah,
in pink.
tent city, yeah, that's a whole new kind of tent city. I would not be there. Yeah. So anyway, I'll make some notes and go through it, and we'll go. And some of you may want to hear it, and some of you don't. But it's like the big thing now, and I mean, we're not gonna like take up every.
No, not
all
every
the time,
episode,
but we'll touch on
little
it.
Little snippets.
But if you do go down the rabbit hole, just and that's the new thing for woke. Woke has takes on a new, different meaning.
what's the new meaning?
Well, they call it awake.
Oh,
So you're awake. So you're actually you're starting to see things, like things are starting to come out and crash down. And you're actually witnessing those and paying attention. They say not everybody gets it. A lot of us are sheep.
Well, then I awoke this week.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while and kind of investigating it, but then I was like, I'm really going to find out I want to find out a little bit more about this. So, I'm going to. And whether I don't know
I'm
what
gonna deep dive with her.
Right. I don't know what I'm going to believe on. I don't know what I'm going to believe. I don't know how I'm going to feel. Let's put it that way. But I am
going
going
to investigation.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're going to give it a good shot.
Yeah.
So,
I like a good
and they say that people are crazy for thinking things like this, and I don't believe. I mean, everybody has their own beliefs, right? So you can't say someone's crazy, but I want to find out why they think that.
Right. I want the information.
I do too, and I like to figure out how people work.
I like to know the unknown, so that way that I can form my own opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
I do too. I don't want somebody else just to tell me what my opinion should be. I want to know.
Correct.
I want to do it myself.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause
anyway,
we're pretty opinionated, so
I'm not at all.
my face says it all. But yeah, I mean, we're mainly opinionated to each other.
Yes.
We don't really speak it.
Not unless it's warranted. I mean, I feel like sometimes
She had a look today.
Yeah. I met somebody today and I thought, you ever run across somebody and you just look at them, and I love everyone. I mean, I try to get along with everyone. But I just...
She's a people person. I'm not a people person.
You are. You fake it really well.
Fake it till I make it.
But I just, like, you just immediately look at them and think, I'm not... There's, like, something you just can't put your finger on, but you know that you just don't...
Yeah. She also went into protective mode.
I did.
So,
And then I started... Yeah, because...
I appreciated it.
Yeah, because it was like I felt like she was being judged, by someone who doesn't know
Yeah.
anything about us. Maybe I've heard some stories, but doesn't know anything about us.
I'm definitely sure she's probably heard some stories.
Yeah. So
Probably not the truth, but
yeah, yeah.
I would.
There was a game of
99.999%.
telephone going. Well, there's always a lot of telephone games going on, but yeah. So it probably wasn't. It wasn't the truth, or at least the whole truth.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But then don't look at my friend and judge her. Don't sit while you're doing business with her. Sit and run your eyes up and down her while she's talking to somebody else. Don't do that.
It's okay.
No. I mean, it's over now. And we never have to see her again. But don't do that. That's not nice. You don't sit and judge people like that.
But then we went and had a good lunch.
Yeah.
Had a good lunch.
Went to Latitude.
Which
we're going to work on getting Kelsey on here.
Yes, we're going to try to get Kelsey on. And she's a busy girl.
She is.
She's a busy
She's
girl.
right. She's moving now. So
Yeah. Trying to get Kevin in shape to move. But we saw their new beautiful studio flat. It's gorgeous.
Huge.
Huge. So we're super excited for them. They'll be downtown. But yeah, it's really, and Kelsey's she's gonna have it looking fabulous.
Oh
so.
yeah, she's got that touch.
Yeah. But yeah, big things happening coming up. We've got some events coming up. We're going to have a Botox party, so that's going to be coming up at the new location. It'll be at
so you'll have to get a hold of Fawn, or if you get a hold of me, I'll put you in touch with her.
Yep. So we'll
get your appointment.
Get you on the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do little things
Weather's
here and there.
changing, hopefully.
Yes, it's warm now. It's going to get cold again. It always does in March. So I'm just preparing myself and everybody else. It's going to get cold one more time. We're going to have one more frost.
Spring will happen eventually.
It will. Spring will sprung.
I mean, I don't really think that we can complain too bad because we really haven't had a harsh winter.
You were gone during the worst part of winter.
Okay, but listen. I was in Texas thinking that it was going to be warm.
They had an ice storm.
It was not warm. We had an ice storm. We
got 14 inches of snow.
We had 7 inches of ice.
In a state that doesn't know what to do with that.
They don't know. They have no idea what to do with it. I couldn't even go to the gas station because the gas station was closed. The whole
state of Texas shut down.
Yeah, the whole state shut down, but definitely the whole town shut down.
Pilot Point was definitely
for
off the grid.
Days.
Well, nobody could get anywhere. They don't know how to act.
And I was like, can you plow the roads?
She needed that Coke from Sonic.
I needed the Sonic Coke, and I couldn't even get the Sonic Coke because the Sonic wasn't even open. The gas station wasn't even open, and you couldn't even. No one knew what to do. But it was fine, and it was cold. It was cold there.
I'm just glad you guys didn't lose power because that's what I was worried about, whether you guys were going to lose power.
Like the whole time. No, most times when they do have ice, like Texas doesn't get snow, but they do get the ice, which you would think by now they would know what to do, but it just doesn't happen often enough for them to I guess invest in the
equipment. Which they have the equipment.
They do. They just don't know how to use it.
Right.
And they don't know how to drive in it whatsoever. They were like, we don't drive in this. And me and Mom were like, What? I'm like, just get in your car and go. You just might have to go a little slower, but you can go.
Yeah. You can get there.
And everybody has trucks and 4-wheel drive, and I'm like,
you can get there.
I'm like, I can get to a gas
station.
Yeah.
I can get us there.
It might take me 20 minutes to go 2 miles.
We might have to break in.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was still cold there. Wasn't as cold as it was here.
Nick and I were checking on each other, making sure that my family still had power and he still had power.
Yeah. It was, and honestly, Indiana was colder than Cheyenne. TJ was like, we're in the 50s. I'm like, how is it colder than Indiana than Cheyenne?
Indiana's the portal to hell. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, but sometimes it feels like it.
I think the Midwest gets the worst brunt of it.
It's just bipolar.
It's the 70,
the
I-70
corridor.
I-70 corridor gets the shit of the...
And we're south of it, so we always get...
Yeah. Yeah. And then I live on that highest point in Morgan County, so I feel like we're always 10 degrees colder at home than...
In town.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never checked that out. We'll have to look into that.
I don't know. But we're always
We'll have to see where the elevation, see if it's,
colder.
yeah, see what your elevation is and see if it's colder.
I don't know.
You let me know about that.
Okay. I'll figure it out. I'll ask Nick. He
Yeah.
will probably know.
Yeah, that may, you sure you want to ask him?
No. It'd be a rabbit hole. I might learn some things because he is pretty good at that stuff.
Well, yeah, but yeah, no, she would learn. Nick is smart, but it's just getting there. Like it's like here, and he goes, oh,
He goes around the mountain.
yeah. But that's okay. He's got stuff to say.
He does have stuff. Poor guy. I'm sorry.
We
honey.
love
I
you,
love
Nikki.
you, and I
You've
hurt
been
his
trying
feelings.
really hard.
I hurt his feelings the other night, and I apologized. But
Yeah, and he took it out on me. No, he didn't. He just didn't tell me goodbye because he was mad at her. Because we are one person.
I love you, but he just sometimes talks a lot, and he repeats a lot. And I was
And
like,
he was kind of doing that.
and he was at me a little bit.
He was.
And
He
I had
was-
already answered, and then he was like,
What's wrong with you?
And I was like, you talk too much.
I was like, oh.
He was like,
He did. He didn't say anything else.
and I was
Just shut him down.
like,
Poor
I'm sorry,
Nick.
babe. I love you.
Poor Nikki.
It's been a
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
just
She
gonna
was sitting there.
blame
He's
it.
like, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" And then she's like, "You talk too much." I was like, "Oh God." Then he's like, You can just see him almost like, you know how a dog, when a dog gets mad, they're like, not that I'm comparing you to a dog, but they're like,
I defeated him. Yeah. I apologized. I did say I was sorry for hurting his feelings. I don't take back that he doesn't talk. That he talks a lot, because he does, but I didn't
Hey, I
mean to
think
hurt
he,
his
well,
feelings.
he admit that.
That he
Yeah,
talks a lot?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
He does admit it.
yeah, it's
He
okay.
just has a lot to say.
He does.
But we have friends of ours that her husband talks more than Nick, which I thought was almost near impossible, but is totally true.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But if you know any of the other Teeters, like, they all talk a lot
Yes.
too. So I think it's just an inherited trait,
Mm-hmm. They all do talk a lot.
which is not, some of it's bad, some of it's okay,
Right.
but they all just talk a lot. And I'm just not.
Well, it's not like they talk, they just have lots to say. They tell very animated stories.
Nick is a person, he is very detail oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Even in his life, he's very, like, any day-to-day life, he's very detail oriented. So he feels like if he's going to tell you a story, or he's going to tell you about a conversation, then he's going to literally
Give you like
re
blow by blow.
yeah, he is literally going to tell you every inch of the story.
Mm-hmm.
That person's side, what they said, and what he said, and he's going to give you the whole conversation.
Right.
And nothing is going to be left out.
Mm-mm. No, he doesn't do that. He does. He gives the whole story. It's okay though.
It's good. I'm the person that was like, well, this happened, and I said this, and they, and that's how it went. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I like shorten it,
Down a little bit. Yeah.
This was the
Quite a bit.
content. This is what I said.
Right. And this was their response
Yeah.
in the story. We don't need to know anymore.
Yeah. Because I'm
Yeah.
always like, get to the point.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
And we're giving around the bin.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. We love him. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I really do. It's been almost 18 years. We're fine. You're stuck with me.
Yeah. You are. So.
But yeah. All right.
All right. Well, we've brought you up to date, given
Yeah.
you all of our
Up to date.
new stuff that we're going to be
Life,
looking into.
work, conspiracies,
Yep.
all that good stuff. So
We're going to find out about it.
yeah, but
And
we
so-
will keep this going. We're back, so we'll get some guests on, and we're still working on a space, so we'll figure it out. Right now we're in Amy's house. We usually do it in the boutique, but we will no longer have the boutique.
Yeah, and we can't really do it in the salon because the sound in the salon is really
yeah,
funky.
it's echoey.
It's like very
there.
echoey. So,
And my room is tiny. We'd
Yeah.
be sitting on the
so if you have a room that you want to give us that we could, no, I'm just kidding.
once a week.
Yeah, just once a week for 2 hours.
Yeah, we would love it.
No, just kidding. We don't need your space. We'll find our own.
We'll find it.
Yeah, we made a report from here for a little while, but we'll find it.
Yeah, we just got to get the kids moved out.
No, I'm gonna miss them when they're gone. But today's not the day. I'm just kidding.
Today's not the day. We could do it at my house too. I have 2 or 3 rooms. We'll figure it. We're gonna figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll report back on Tuesdays.
2026, maybe by the end, we'll find something.
Possibility.
We're not setting limits to anything or deadlines to anything.
Right.
Anymore.
We're just going.
We're just
moving along.
going down the road, and whatever life pitches at us, we're catching it.
Right.
We'll either catch it
Or we'll dodge it.
or we'll release it.
Yeah.
Catch and release. That's what we're
right.
that's
Or
what we're doing.
dodge. I mean,
Yes.
be bobbing and weaving, trying to
navigate.
get away from stuff.
Navigate it.
Right.
All right. Thanks,
All
guys.
right. Well, if you guys have any ideas, let us know.
Any
Yeah.
questions? Let us know.
Yeah.
What you want to talk about? Topics? Definitely send them our way. And
We will see.
there are no topics that we will not talk about.
Yes.
I mean, we're
We'll
pretty.
touch base. We may have to bleep a few things out or use words for different words, but we'll.
Yeah. I mean, I do put on here kids should not
It's
watch.
not kid friendly.
It's not kid friendly. Just because some topics, and I like the F word a lot, so I don't want people to.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't like to say that. So,
It
all
happens.
right.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye guys.